happy Tuesday morning to you all. Headed out for another work commute on the Rebel. It's clear but very humid 72 degrees out here this morning. Whoa, turn over. Come on, big girl. Riding my bagger today. It's got bags on it. That makes it a bagger, right? Right. Bagger, bags. I tossed the saddlebags back on here because I'm carrying a bunch of computer stuff with me today. A bunch of cables and label printer and all kinds of miscellaneous nonsense in the right side bag. And my laptop and all kinds of other system re-imaging gear in there. Flash drives and a whole bunch of software and you name it. Been working at a client site today, rebuilding a handful of machines with the latest Windows 11 and transferring user data and doing all that. Of course, I have my coffee here to keep me going, and the Nelson Rig Gear Ultramax container. I have this and also the GCAG Green Chili Adventure Gear bottle pouch. I prefer the Green Chili, but this one is easier to get on and off because it's got these MOLLE straps in the back of it that button on down there. It's just a little simpler. The Nelson Rig also has, webbing straps through the front of it that you can tie it onto stuff, but this is just easy to slide through the straps on these Nelson Rig or on the SW Motec bags right onto here. So anyway, it's easy. And then when I get off the bike, I just grab this, pop the levers, and take both bags in with me to the client site. Easy peasy. All right, get the show on the road. Got to go to 610 I-10 area, my least favorite corridor of the city lately, where I've had recent incidents. It is what it is. I was trying to be in a good mood yesterday on my vlog. I don't think I succeeded. There's a lot of bonehead Cajun going on out there, so I ended up just not recording a lot on the way home. Tail biting, bumper biting, aggressive cagers, and everybody running 90 miles an hour in 60 zones and trying to bully each other around on the roads. It's okay. You guys bully each other in your cages. At least you got bumpers on those things. Us bikers don't have bumpers. We're pretty much pedestrians on two wheels. It takes a different tone when somebody comes flying at you 30 miles an hour and then shags around you just the very last second, misses you by inches or a foot or something at those speeds, because that is, immediate deadly harm. In a car, you can probably walk away from it. On a bike, you get nerfed on the highway at 70 miles an hour? No, it's not going to be a good day, not at all. I was watching a reel on Instagram. It's kind of interesting. It was some training in another country, somewhere in Europe, I'm presuming, bus driver training, and they were forcing their drivers to sit on a stationary pedal bike on the side of the road, and then they were having buses drive by them, just shave them, just clip them instead of moving over a full lane. The bus just barely squeezes by it, and every one of the drivers is flinching and scrunching up and freaking out. Yeah, welcome to the two-wheel life, you jackasses. Kind of changes the idea of the whole situation when you have to experience it firsthand. And yes, of course, this is an optional riding mode, and no one forces us to ride motorcycles, but you still have to abide by the same rules, whether you're in a car or a motorcycle or whatever. Hopefully those would be rules of just common decency and not intentionally trying to scare someone or cause an accident or cause them harm. But I don't know, cagers just kind of forget about that. They see everything on the road as another obstacle to be overcome, instead of just chilling out. Back off. You riding right up somebody's ass within half a car length is not going to get you anywhere any faster. Feels pretty good out here today. It's very humid this morning. I didn't check the humidity. I think it's probably 85 or 90%. It's pretty thick. The bike was all fogged up just a minute ago, condensation all over it. I had to wipe it down, and car this morning when I took my daughter to school. It's just you run the wipers for a second to clear the windshield off, and literally by the time the wipers make it past and rest, it's already fogging up again. Yeah, right there at the wet bulb. 100% humidity. Thank you. I don't think we have any rain in our forecast for several days, so I'm enjoying being out on the bikes, that's for sure. I never made it to the warehouse yesterday to put the tire on the 500X, the wheel on the 500X, so maybe I'll have time to do that today after this job. We shall find out. But I don't have a lot. Oh man, these yellow lights. I don't have a lot of battery in the GoPro this morning, so I'll probably cut this short and then pick up this afternoon after I'm halfway done with the day or whatever, and put some charge in this thing while I'm sitting stationary. So I will catch up with you all in a little bit. All right, everybody, welcome back to the day. It is almost 4 o'clock. It's going to be a crazy rush hour and dealing with cagers again, but you know, it is what it is. I'm trying to find a different shortcut than going through the 610 corridor right here, because this is going to suck. Take the surface streets and meander my way over to the HOV park and ride area. I think this is the one I want to take. Tacoma, yeah, this will get me there. This will get me there. Work was productive today. I didn't get everything done that I had hoped to get done. It's just how it goes. But I managed to haul all the computer gear and everything that I needed to the client site in these 2 little saddlebags. I got 4 small form factor PCs over here on the right side with some cables and power cords and assorted nonsense, and my laptop and my other tools over here on the left side, including my my coffee. So that's all I've had today is coffee. I haven't had breakfast or lunch, and it's 4 in the afternoon, so I'm starting to get a little hangry. I need some food. So we didn't have any chance of rain in our forecast today, but it's pretty overcast. The temperature feels fantastic out here. It's not terribly humid, despite the cloud cover, but the temperature has dropped a few degrees. I think it's probably down to low 70s right now. It feels good out here. Good road tripping and commuting weather, but hopefully it doesn't unzip on me, because I didn't bring my rain gear today. I didn't have any room in the bags after putting all the computer and laptop stuff in there. I'm hungry. Hungry. Stomach is cramping and knotting up. I haven't been doing my typical 18-hour fasting routine like I normally do for a while. I've been eating at least 2 meals a day, sometimes 3 for the last couple of weeks, and I've noticed that it's messing with my energy levels, and I feel just bloated and feel crappy and all that. So I'm trying to get back to 1 meal a day, or OMAD, maybe 2 meals, but I need to shorten my eating window back to what's comfortable for me. And the last thing I had to eat was yesterday at, I don't know, 3 in the afternoon or something like that. So I'm going on 24 hours right now. My stomach has not readjusted to that schedule. So I'm flashing. I need to see what my autonomy looks like. Range 40 miles. I'm good. I'm good. I got it. I got it. I got it. So I still haven't made my parts order through Partzilla, or one of the online resellers for all of my Cannonball Run stuff. I need to get that done ASAP. So hopefully I can have some time to sit down and compile my list tonight and get that ordered tonight or tomorrow, because there might be a 3 or 4 week wait on that stuff, and if that happens, I'm already gone. because I need to be leaving about 1 month from now, first week of June. I don't know if I'm going to do the Barber small bore or not. I'd like to, but might not happen. And it looks like the constable has found a customer. He just came speeding out from the shoulder, so I don't know if he's going to lunch or going to catch somebody. Merged out into traffic with no signal. Okay. So anyway, I'm going to order a couple more rear tires and try to get the other spares ordered that I'll need. I don't know if I'll go ahead and order my replacement fairing panels and stuff that got scraped up from the scooter drop or not. I'll probably wait for that until I get back from the Cannonball, because chances are I'm going to get more road debris and damage and stuff on that scooter during the Cannonball. So I'll just order up whatever panels and pieces that I need when that's said and done. It doesn't need to be replaced, you know, it's just one of those anal retentive things. I don't like riding or driving around a car that's got damage on it. Same thing with the bikes. So if they look funny, I don't want to drive it or ride it. So no, that cop wasn't going after anybody. He just decided to nail the gas and go flying out into traffic without any signal or anything. Ugh, man. Whatever happened to leading by example? So the other spares that I'll get are rear tires. I don't know if I mentioned that already. I can't think of any other consumables that I'm going to need on that trip other than spare belt and oil, obviously. So I'll take a quart or two of oil with me just for consumption and maybe one change. But beyond that, I don't want to carry anything extra that I don't need. It doesn't appear that I'm going to have the trailer with me on this Cannonball. I haven't been able to get in contact with KipMoto to have him finish making another hoop for the SherpaX trailer. If I have time, and I seriously doubt that there will be time, I might look at my XT250 hitch or the one from my CV500X. The 500X might be wide enough that I can adapt that to the back of the PCX 150. I'll need some collars or some kind of something, you know, to tie it into the rear shock mounts. So my fabrication skills are pretty much non-existent when it comes to that stuff. So unless I take it to a shop and have them see what they can fashion up, then it's probably not going to happen. Not for this trip anyway. So that means I'll be carrying all of my spares on the rear seat and the rear rack and the rear box. I can take one tire like that during the day rides, but I don't even think that would be worthwhile. I'll just offload that stuff to the support truck. I might, see, he just wanted to move locations. Okay. I might want to go ahead and mount a rear wheel. Just have a rear wheel with a tire ready to go. That's a lot faster than trying to change a tire and do all that nonsense. I don't know. I'll see. I'm pretty sure I have a spare rear PCX wheel. I'm not 100% on that. I know that I've got spare front wheel, and I've got sets of wheels for other bikes and scoots, but I don't know if I ever got another rear for the PCX. I'll have to look. Beyond that, it's just going to be my personal effects, camping gear. I'll decide which tent I'm taking, or hammock, whatever. I'll probably take the Sunda again, because it's convertible. You know, I can do a tent or hammock wherever I am. A tent is more practical for this kind of stuff because you don't know if you're going to have trees available. So hopefully you would have trees, but that's not a guarantee. And if that's the only sleeping kit that you've got, then you're screwed. Nowhere to hang it. So I might just end up taking my REI Half Dome 2 Plus tent. Still works. Reasonably lightweight, easy to pack. I had hinted at maybe doing a loadout video and scooter prep video leading up to the Cannonball. Hopefully I'll have time to do that. That would be nice. Do a little series on you know, prepping the scoot and all my gear and what I'm taking. I wanted to do that last year, or sorry, back in 21, so 2 years ago. I just ran out of time. You know, there's too much other stuff going on. It always gets a little frantic right before a big road trip like that, because all the logistics and the packing and, you know, my procrastinating. I've always got extra stuff that I'm doing to my bike or my scoot right before the event, which is not a good idea, but I always do. Luckily it hasn't shot me in the foot, but it's always a bad idea to make drastic changes to your machine right before a huge trip, because you don't know if your changes are going to be solid or not. Cause you unforeseen mechanical issues. Oh, he's got a big old fat tire on that one. Man, that thing probably stands itself up. Welcome to the Katy Crawl. It's always bad in the main lanes, but the HOV is a little clogged this afternoon. Some flashing lights on the other side of the highway up there, it looks like. Maybe it's just a bunch of rubbernecking looky-loos. Can't tell. Maybe that's on our side. Looks like the far side. Don't know. Nope, that's this side. So, what do we have? Accident or a contributor to the city fund? Looks like we have a customer. Yep. Running the HOV solo. Busted. Motorcycles get a pass. So what is to eat tonight? Last night the kids and I went right over here to Sam's and had pizza and hot dogs and kinds of stuff. Worked out. Cheap. Pretty good. Reasonably filling. Tonight, I don't think I want pizza again. Not really sure what I'm gonna have. Man, I'm hungry. Go home, check in with the wifey and the kids and see if they have eaten yet, or if wifey has cooked. If not, then I'm on my own, I guess. Well, if she hasn't cooked and they haven't eaten, then we're all gonna eat, but if they've already eaten, and you know what I'm talking about. I'm hungry, and I'm not in the mood to wait. That's what it boils down to. A big sandwich of some kind sounds pretty good. I don't really feel like Subway, but a big hoagie or sub sandwich of some kind, that sounds pretty tasty. Good thing there's nobody on your right. Oh man, my stomach just absolutely growled and cartwheeled all at once. Calm down there, buddy. Eating itself, I guess. Hey. Have I mentioned that I'm hungry yet? So, I haven't had time the last couple, 3 days to do any video editing. I'm trying to crunch down the, second through fifth day of the SpaceX trip. I've got the timeline all laid out. I'm just trying to crunch it now for time compression and whatnot, cut out all the boring stuff. And I've got a couple of ride vlogs I need to edit. I sent a teaser out yesterday saying that I was out enjoying some wind therapy, and Gus on the Rebel 11 and a couple of others said, "Where's the video? You gotta take us along." Okay. I'll edit and post it. Try to get it out tonight. I don't know. It's not a real long video, so it should edit down pretty quickly. I like the tip-in and the lean on these tires. It feels better than the original Dunlops. You know, obviously, these are new and my other ones were old, but it just feels like these are a little bit smoother. Good profile to them. All right, home again, home again. Thanks for tagging along, everybody. I'm going to grab some food, and they're not here, so maybe that means they're getting food. Ooh, that would be good. All right, I will catch you all for the next one. Catch you later. You gonna howl? You gonna howl? Huh? Come on, howl. Ooh, good girl. How was your day? How was your day?